you have found your dream century home, and your unconditional offer has been accepted. But after a closer look, it turns out that your charming Victorian house needs more than just a fresh coat of paint. Don't forget, your realtor is a great resource for knowing the repairs that you might be in for and what they could run you before buying an older property. Yes, my friends, in this video we are going to be talking about the unexpected and, in some cases, expected costs that are associated with buying an older home. The first element being the disposable systems that need replacing. Roofs, air conditioners, furnaces, and in the rare case, even boilers, they do not last forever. So don't be surprised if you learn at least one of these is at their end of their lifespan. For a 50 to even 100-year-old house, there's a really good chance that one of those systems needs to be replaced in the short term. Buyers should really expect that, and it shouldn't taint the house as being labeled as a bad house. Here's what you are expected to fork out for replacing these systems, approximately. Between $5,000 to about $15,000 for a new roof, depending on the size and whether it's been pitched or flat and the type of shingles you're using. $3,000 to $8,000 for a new furnace. $5,000 to $15,000 to replace a boiler, which in this case is a little bit older of a system. $2,500 to about $6,000 for a new air conditioning system. The next topic is going to be the foundational cracks and the sloping floors. Nobody wants to move into a house that's been sitting on a crumbling foundation. I know I don't, and I know you will not want to either. But cracks are not always sign of doom. Foundational cracks, in some cases, aren't structurally significant. However, they still may have some sort of water leakage implications, which is a very common find, especially for where we live in Manitoba. However, more significant cracks are often associated with the structural movement, which could be very difficult to determine. To keep it simple, expect to fork out a few $100s for just a cosmetic repair crack, and up to approximately $20,000 to $40,000 for the major structural fixes. Next, we're going to talk about the plumbing and electrical elements. Many older homes include obsolete plumbing or electrical systems, whether that's knob and tube wiring or galvanized steel piping. Often, any of this remaining original wiring and plumbing are usually located in difficult to access areas. Expect to fork out for a 2 or 3 story house. It could cost between $20,000 to even $30,000 to replace the wiring, with a good portion of that money going to making the holes in the plaster and the painting and labor for after the fact. Galvanized steel pipes can run you several $1,000s to replace into your bathroom and any other major areas of your house as well. Next, we're going to be talking about windows. Just because a house has its original windows, that doesn't mean that you have to replace them if they're still functioning properly. However, a lot of people spend money, or a lot of money, replacing their windows, either for windows that are easier to open, or to improve the energy efficiency, or just to enhance the aesthetics of their house. Expect to fork out a minimum of $500 to about $1,000 per window, plus the installation cost, for at least a less expensive model of window. And that right there, my friends, is my guide for the unexpected costs for older homes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about this or anything else real estate related, please contact me directly. Like always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.